Well, folks, this is it. My final animated Christmas special tribute video for this year. And what better way to wrap this all up than with my tribute to the 1940 Merry Melodies cartoon, Bedtime for Sniffles. Now, I also caught this Christmas short ever since I was a very young kid, and I remember loving it so much, mostly because of the animation and the fact that this was a one-mouse show. Now, you might think that with a kid character like Sniffles that he couldn't really hold up an entire episode, but Sniffles manages to hold up the entire shebang with his trademark charm and his overall innocence, and he really does bring out the kid in all of us. And since this is a Christmas short, he manages to bring out the kid in all of us that really wants to know if Santa is real and if he's ever gonna come into our house and give us goodies and all that stuff. And he really does capture that innocence, that bewilderment, and that charm that really makes someone like Sniffles stand out in his own special way. Yes, he may not be as famous as, let's say, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, Porky Pig, and a lot of the other iconic Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies characters, but Sniffles really holds up in his own due to his charm, likability, and his overall curiosity of the world around him, and the fact that he is a child between about 8 or 10 years old makes him all the more innocent. And there were times that I was also quite shocked that a kid like Sniffles would try to drink coffee just to stay up just to see Santa Claus. But you really have to hand it to his sense of imagination and his sense of charm that really makes this Christmas short stand on its own 2 feet. And I definitely like Sniffles as a character. As I stated before, he captures the kid in all of us. He captures that innocence in all of us that makes him all the more lovable and memorable as a character. And he's a character I definitely enjoy watching from beginning to end. And the chorus also do a very fine job in really heightening the mood, and the animation is really superb. What with the views of the snow-covered streets and houses, it just looks so lovely all throughout. And even with Sniffles trying to wake up, do you see the animation really at its best, especially when it comes to his facial expressions, and even that final scene where Sniffles just tries to keep himself awake, but it's almost all too late when he sees like a spirit of himself just persuading him to go to bed, and the spirit is successful with that and blows the candlelight out, and then we see a shot of Santa's shadow coming in to greet the kids Merry Christmas with his goodies and his reindeer, and it was just a very charming shot. So overall, Bedtime for Sniffles really does capture the innocence, charm, and that overall curiosity that we had as kids. And it really does have a great amount of charm, likability, and a lot of heart put into this particular Christmas short. And special thanks also has to go to Margaret Hill Talbot, who was Sniffles' voice actress, as she managed to capture Sniffles' curiosity of the world around him and that innocence that makes him all the more lovable and all the more huggable as a character. This Christmas short will definitely bring out the child in you, and it will bring out that innocence of a child that makes you really curious of the world around you, and it will definitely leave you with a warm, fuzzy feeling. This is a very highly recommendable Merry Melodies short that can be watched by anyone, no matter how old or how young you are. It is one that I consider to be a true family Christmas classic. Well, that's it for my tribute to Bedtime for Sniffles. And with that said, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, a prosperous New Year, and stay lovely and wonderful as you are, people. Take care and good night.